All right. See everybody coming in the building. Got about 20,000. Okay. Okay. All right. 20,000. They already started already, man. I know how to get y'all in the building, man. Yeah, I'm gonna rock out today, man, on some real black atheist style, man. And I'm gonna show you why real black atheism is important, or any brand of atheism that you decide to follow or use. There's many different complexities to being an atheist, and there are a variety of atheists. Most people don't even know that, so they jump out there. Boy, the Athenian, I see you. What's up, Mika? Black African Power. All right, I see Destroy. A new shop, what's good? What it do? Jody Breeze, what's up? Bettina, did I say that right? Benita, I messed the name up. Benita Sutton, what's good? I see you, Calvin. What's up, Mark Johnson? Black African Power. New Black Knowledge. What's up with you? Sonny B. Coy, what's up? Yeah, man, check them numbers out, man. In California, the temperature rising. Man, y'all know what it is, man. Robert Rand. Adrian, what's up with you, man? What's up, Law? What it do? What it do? All right, we got 27,000 building, man. Make sure y'all hit like, man. So, you know, Day's show, Real Black Atheists on Fire. Yeah, we stay on fire. I'm going to show y'all a real simple way, right? When your Hebrew brothers and sisters or your Kemetic brothers and however they want to do it, when y'all get into an argument over who the black Jews is. Very simple, right? And my thing is this. If the story is a biblical narrative, because you don't find the story nowhere else but the Bible, then why not go to the Bible and figure out what it is? Now, we can't prove if there is or isn't a God, but what we can prove is that there is more than one God. We do know that. Well, what are you talking about, Unc? Well, every culture you go to, you'll find belief systems, whether it's ancestor renovation or ancestor beliefs or gods, right? You find them all around planet Earth. Now, listen to me real closely. Listen to me clearly. We know it ain't just one God. Whether God is real or not, you know what I'm saying, that's up to the imaginary mind. But what we do know is the Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews are out of their mind because other cultures have gods. So then if other cultures have gods, then they got to give them a fighting chance, because if God is real, it will be the gods. For sure. So we can absolutely prove that other people has gods. Whether they real or not, well, that's up to you. I'm going to let y'all have that. But what I will tell you is the one God thing is out the door. Not to mention it's all man-made ideas and concepts. Well, since religion is a man-made idea and concept made by men and women, particularly the men, because the women probably ain't got time for all that. They're trying to raise the babies, trying to get them educated so they can survive during the Bronze Age. Yeah, that's interesting right there. Women got time for all that nonsense. So, man, look, Black African Power was good, was happening, a well-organized lie. Defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-hoo-wee. Man, y'all already know what it is, man. Is God killer in the house. And I'm coming to do what I got to do. And I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall. I'm standing strong. Hey, real black atheism is on the rise. What's up, man? God killing the house, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's time to go ahead and get it all the way in. You know what I'm saying? Have some fun, you know what I mean? And do what it is we supposed to do. All right, so this question is floating around. Right? In fact, I think I want to play my nephew song, man. That's my man right there, man. Give him some love, man. I was like, I get a nephew love, man. God give him love. You know, I'm ready to find it. You won't get no love today, bro. When I get rocking, I'm gonna throw it in there somewhere in there. All right. So we gonna talk about the black Jews. We the black Jews with the question mark. Going around the community, we've been going through this all day long. I'm gonna show you how you do this, and I'm gonna give you the simple tool, the Bible. So if we all know, anybody been studying, right, and respect, you know what I'm saying, the atheism, right, then you already know that religion is man-made. Okay? The idea and concept of God is man-made. Simple as that. We know this for sure because the squirrels don't make up no gods. They ain't praying. The bears ain't praying, right? You ain't no more special than them. As a matter of fact, man is so smart. He is so smart that he is so damn dumb. Yeah, we smart enough to be able to change global warming, but we ain't smart enough to change global warming. Go figure that. So, based off of that, since we do understand that God is a man-made, made-up idea, right? Then why all the fight over whether they black, white, Chinese, whatever? Well, we got to go to the actual place where the stories was made, right? So if, quote unquote, if the Jews was black, then they would actually put it in their text now, wouldn't they? Like, you couldn't convince me that Jews are black or Hebrews are black, however you want to put it, because y'all like to play that little game. But yet in your story, it doesn't show that. Like, if I'm going to make up something, right, because we know the story is made up, I'm going to make sure that I'm in there and you know who I am. Like, who makes up a story and leaves room for other people to dive in? Nobody does that. So when we go to the Bible, right, it's going to show you who the Hebrews or Jews are. It's right in front of your face. See, we act like we don't see this because it goes against our narrative. It goes against what we want to believe. So we know it's made up, right? But we want to know what humans made the story up. That's what we're really saying here. I know the Hebrews ain't saying, they saying, God, get out of here. I'm telling you that it's a man-made story. And I am telling you, in that man-made story, we're trying to figure out which people made up the man-made story. And what I will say is, you could never convince me that men made up the story and forgot to tell you who they was in the story. That don't make no daggone sense. So I'm gonna share the screen, and I'm gonna show you how we get to it. This is gonna be so accurate and quick. Amazing. Amazing. We're gonna get right to it. Share the screen. All right, we're gonna share the screen. Share the screen. I hope y'all can see the screen. So we at the Blue Letter Bible. Go use the Blue Letter Bible. And you can get any one you can get the King James. Look, let me show you. King James Version, the New King James Version, NIV, NLT, the ESV, the CSB, the NASB, the NET. I mean, all the Vulgate, the man. Yeah, you can do all that. See, I like to read in all the different versions. And I want y'all to get the tool out, man. Put it in y'all Real Black Atheist on fire notes, right? I want you to type in the word ham. H-A-M. We getting to it. Let's see. So we want to move to the point where whole world got destroyed. God got mad, which is ridiculous. Like, God couldn't realize that man was going to be evil. Well, that's an interesting God right there. Crazy. Almost like God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. That's crazy. So God gave God. That's crazy. And then name of his son. Oh, man. So here we go. Ham. Let's hit the search engine. There you go. It's going to pop up. So we got this thing right here called tools, right? So we got, and Noah was 500 years old, right? And Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The word begot is give birth. Hold on 1 second. We're going to freeze it 1 second. I mean, 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Man. Very crazy. 1 second, we're gonna get right into it. I'm trying to get. Oh man. I had to take care of some business. All right. So, So we see the search engine right here. You got primary, you got dictionaries, you got lexicons, and all that in this blue letter study Bible. See, this is how you kill our Hebrew with its own words. So let's see who the Bazabble say the Hebrews are. Let me see if I got anybody trying to get in for a quick second. Nope, good, rocked out. So we got the tools, right? We typed in the word ham. All right, it highlights the word ham. But see, you got Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So if we want to see who the Hebrews are, if we want to see who black people are, right? If we want to see who the white people are, right? We got to look at Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Now, man, the world was evil and God killed it. So God don't know how to make a man that's not evil. The God that knows everything. Interesting to me, but y'all can have that. So we got these three people here. Born at 500 years old, because the word begot means you give birth. So Noah was 500 years old and he seemed to have some triplets or something. Whatever. Anyway, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So let's go to, who we want to click on? Let's click the tool. Bam, go to the tools. Let me show you how you navigate it. So now you see the Hebrew writing comes up. All right. This is Hebrew. This is not Old Hebrew. The Old Hebrew looks like the Phoenician script. This is strictly where the letters actually correspond with different numbers and stuff like that, right? This is the later rendition of Hebrew, all right? But the quote unquote Old Hebrew, it looks like the Phoenician script, all right? And y'all know out of the Phoenician script come out of the Canaanite script. The Canaanite script come out of the Egyptian script. All right, which is interesting. God don't got no language, no written language. Wow. So here we go, showing y'all how we navigate the blue letter study Bible. Or just the blue letter Bible. So now let's come to the word. You got Shem. You got Ham. Now Shem is God's chosen people. That's who the black people stand on the corner howling, screaming with the motorcycle outfits on. That's who they say they is. They say they from the lineage of Shem. And they hate Africans, right? We all know genetically speaking, they're out of their rabbit minds, but we're going to let them be out their rabbit minds. We're going to beat them up with their own Bible. That's what we're going to do, okay? So let them be delusional. We know all DNA, you know what I'm saying, come out of Africa first. We know that Africans, quote unquote, are the first on the planet Earth. We know this. Anything that walk upright, come out of Africa first. Homo sapien sapien. We know this. Everybody know it. But the black Hebrew Israelites. But we want to find out, are they the original? Oh, people get in trouble for it, losing $30 million, all of that. based off of a story that we know is made up, because ain't nobody split no Red Sea. No, go mark the door with the blood and the angel of death going past you. We know that's a bunch of malarkey and it's part of mythology. They call it didactic writings, meaning they was teaching tools to teach their particular people. What particular people? In the Middle East, in that particular area. All right? So let's find out. Do you want to find out who Shem is first? Nah, I want to find out who Japhet is first. So right here, Strong's number 3315. That's H3315. That's your Strong. So this is how you get to the concordance. Let's see.
Strong's H3315. Japheth.
All right. Let's click it on. Bam. Let's see who Japhet is. Okay. So Japhet. There you go. The root of the word. We ain't got to go to the root. So Japhet opened the third son of Noah. So he's the third son of Noah, right? Whose descendants, after the flood, settled on the coastal lands of the Mediterranean, spreading north into Europe and parts of Asia. All right. There you go. Toolbo got a little bit far. Let's see. Hold on. Come here. Chaldean lexicon, Hebrew Chaldean lexicon, right? Japhet. The second, Japhet, the second eldest son of Noah, right? Whose descendants are stated to have especially occupied the western northern region of the earth. All right. I'm going to say it again. Japhet, the second eldest son of Noah, right? They give you the different scriptures where it's in. It says, whose descendants are stated to have especially occupied the western northern regions of earth. This accords well enough with the etymology of the name, which has the sense of wildly extending the root. So there we go. So where does Japhet people occupy? From the Mediterranean to the northern regions. That ain't black people, right? Of course not, because we don't occupy. Now we do in small numbers, but back then, they would call it back then, right? We didn't. We was where? We would have been in Africa during this time period, of course. All right, so that's Japhet. It's right here. All right, we got the Hebrew Chaldean lexicon, okay? That's plain and simple. No way around that, right? We know what Europeans occupied. They occupied the northern regions. Now, if you understand evolution, that's a different conversation. But right now, we're talking about the biblical narrative and where the biblical narrative and where the Hebrews are placing these different people at. So we safe with that, right? Yep. So let's click back. We'll click back. All right. Now, let's go to Shem. Let's see.
Strong's H 8035.
Shame. Strong's number H8035. Let's click it on. Watch how quick this is going to be. This ain't going to take long. I'm telling y'all, man. Shem. Here we go. Shem. Name Shem. The eldest son. So Shem is the oldest son. So right there in their story, right, which they're supposed to do, okay, they make Shem the eldest, the oldest, like the one in charge, right? That's what you do when you write your own story. Now, black people trying to jump in to their story, but their story says Shem is the eldest, huh? Okay. The eldest son of Noah, the progenitor of the Semitic tribes. I'm going to say this again. The eldest son of Noah, the progenitor of the Semitic tribes. And I ain't saying it. Let's come right here. Let's go to the lexicon. See what it says. I want to read the full read. No, let's see. Let me come right here. The name, Morelli, but Chaldean, I regard this word as primitive, proper, let me see, denoting, singulum, although kindred to its root, to mark with a sign to designate. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Some regard the shortened form by casting away and comparing translator who's not unfrequently rendered. Now, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Nobles, sons of, hold on, nobles themselves sprung from ignoble race. Hence, let me see. Now, I will make them praise famous. No, hold on, let me see. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm going to say the estimate men concerning God. Wait a minute. Nope. I'm not reading all that. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Nope. House head. I come right here. Shem, the eldest son of Noah, to whom the Semitic nations, the Western nations of Asia, Persia, Assyrians, Armenians, and part of the Arabs, have sprung. There you go, right there. We can go with that. Let's get this straight, though. We understand that race is a social construct. So when Jewish people or Hebrews try to act like they're a whole different race, it's a bunch of malarkey. They have certain genetic markers, right, that tie them into the Arabs. They share the same genetic markers. Just like when you go to Africa, we share a lot of the similar genetic markers. But just because we share in genetic markers, we don't know that. We don't know that until what? Until 2003, when the human genome was mapped out. So you wonder why the European nations fought so hard against each other. The Romans, the Goths, the Visigoths, the Vandals. You wonder why they fought. They didn't know they was brothers. Okay? They just didn't know that. No matter what y'all say, they didn't know. You didn't know until 2003 when they mapped out the human genome. Genome Project. Simple as that. So back then when they writing this story, which ain't that back then, it's maybe about 600 BCE. Let's not play the game, y'all. I'm going to give you 8. Garfield will say 1,000. I say whatever. He'll say 1,000 BC when they first king. I say they first king ain't even a king. How about that? He's a big man. He's a tribal leader. He's not a king. They don't have kingships yet in Israel. Nobody can prove that. But the point I want to make here is roughly around 700 BCE is when this story is written. They don't even get literate. And we ain't talking about wholesale literacy, because you don't even got wholesale literacy in the United States. We're talking about written literature, right? You can get some of the oldest Hebrew texts, might go back to maybe 600 BCE, and it's not even written in Hebrew. It's written in like a Phoenician script. Like some of their first prayers is written in Phoenician script. I'm going to do a detailed show when I show you that. But right now, we just glide through real easy, like, because it's easy work right here. So we see Shem as the eldest son, and he gave rise to the Semitic nations and Western nations, like Western Asia and all that. So we got that. Okay, let's move on. Let's click back. Let's get to Ham. Let's see who Ham is. Because I'm wondering, like, who Ham is. Not to mention, you see Ham gets beat up regular. Like his people he gave birth to, the Canaanites, they get beat up. Yeah, like they hate Ham. Remember Ham when Noah gets off the ark? Noah got 3 sons, right? Whole world destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Noah is saved. They build the ark, right? 3 sons, and they began to the whole world after that point, right? So Noah, knowing that the whole world has been destroyed by a God who he talked to, right? Which is interesting to me, okay? Destroys the world. What does Noah do when he get off the boat? What's the first thing Noah do when he get off the boat, y'all? He get drunk. And he had to be drinking Thunderbird, right? Because he took off all his damn clothes. Read the story. He plants a vineyard. That's the first thing he do. After God Almighty, he done seen God Almighty destroy the whole world. First thing he do is plant a vineyard to make some damn wine. He had to be drinking Thunderbird because he tore off all his clothes and he drunk and fell. You know how you got your uncle, he dead drunk in the street, clothes all hanging off. I'm like, damn, uncle, what the hell happened to you? I don't know. Well, that's what happened to Noah. So Shem and Japheth just looked at him, and put his clothes on him, right? Covered him up. My fault, covered him up. But Ham walked by him like that. You already know Ham is black. Because you used to niggas drinking Thunderbird and falling out. He ain't putting no clothes on nobody. He gonna walk out and say, man, I'm tired of that. Stay drunk. I'm gonna leave you drunk. That's how we do. Y'all know it. Anyway. So you got, now we dealing with who right now? Let's get the Ham. And we know how bad Ham progenitors are being treated in the Bible. All that, let me go down there and confound their tongues. He's talking about Ham's generations. So after the flood, the first people get cursed as well. Who get cursed? Ham's grandson. I'm gonna say it's getting Ham. That's why nobody don't want to be Ham. In the college community, I don't like eating ham anyway, right? So here we go. Here the word Kam. It's Kam. Kam, by the way, is an Egyptian word. All my Meta scholars, yo, can you hear me? Kam is an Egyptian word. Oh, very interesting. Let's see.
Strong's H 2526.
Kam. Strong's number H2526. Let's see. Easy work. Ham. Kam. Right? Hot. The word kam means hot. Where's the hottest at, y'all? It's in Africa. Where? The southern region of the planet. Would it be the northern region of the planet? No. Would it be near the Mediterranean? No. It's the southern region of the planet. Hot. Look. Noah. Second son of Noah. Father of Canaan. Okay? And the various people which were inhabitants of the southern lands. Where's the southern lands? Watch this. In late usage, collective name for the Egyptians, the Kamites. Y'all say we the Kamites. I'm gonna say this real slow for all y'all half slick, half baked African American fake Egyptians to try to act like y'all get on that train to try to act like Hebrews black. Well, right here it's clearly showing you, okay, that the collective name for the Egyptians is Kam or Ham. Ham black. Don't y'all say the Egyptians is black? I thought so. So we got the Egyptians now, right? They come out of Kam seed. They don't come out of Shem seed. Who is Shem then? He's a Semitic race. I just named some of the Semitic peoples. Western Asia, the Hyksos, you know what I'm saying? They Western Asians. Okay, they got words like Jacob Ban and Jacob El. All right, Western Asians. They speak a Semitic language, but not Ham and them. Egyptians don't speak a Semitic language. Simple as that. This is not hard. This is very, very easy. So we see who Ham is. Ham, right? Hot. Okay. Late usage, collective name for the Egyptians. Okay, hold on. Read here. Hot. It said Kam, the same as strong number H2525. Hot, right? From the tropical habitat. Kam, the son of Noah, also his descendants in their country Ham. It's a name of Egypt, properly its domestic name amongst the Egyptians themselves, but however, so inflicted that the Hebrews suppose Ham, the son of Noah, to have been the ancestors of the Egyptians amongst other nations. I ain't gotta read all that, right? The name for Egypt in the more recent Coptic tongue is written, I can't read Greek, right? In a Semitic dialect, you say words which signify blackness and heat. So the word Kam, it signifies blackness and heat. Y'all don't want to be that though, right? Oh man, blackness and heat. In the Hieroglyphic language, it is written with two letters, KM. Egypt is so named and likewise in a Rosetta inscription in which this word occurs more than 10 times and is read by Champollion. Y'all know who Champollion is? Help decipher the metaletter. Champollion, Egyptos. There you go. So we know who Japhet is. Japhet, what? Inhabits the northern lands. Shem inhabits the Mediterranean, all that area, Jordan, all that area. And Ham. What does Ham means? Ham, Cam, black, hot. That's in Africa, right? Man, you know what I need to have? I need to have, I can't think of the daggone book, man. Rudolph Windsor. Man, Rudolph Windsor. Yeah, Rudolph Windsor talks about that Ham went down into Egypt. Went down into Africa. And that's kind of like, because you know where the Garden of Eden is, right? Garden of Eden ain't in Africa, y'all. Somewhere over there, but not here in Africa. It's over there somewhere. Tigris Euphrates. Do y'all know what the Tigris Euphrates River is? I ain't gonna act like y'all don't. Guyana Peon, y'all don't even, because there is no Guyana Peon. They've never found the Guyana Peon, but they sure as hell know what the Tigris Euphrates is. Right? So the Garden of Eden is over there, and remember the rivers went up out the garden. Right? The rivers went up out the garden, you know what I'm saying? Flowed down to where the gold is good, all the way down to Ethiopia. But Ethiopia is not the garden. You talking about somewhere in Turkey, y'all. Iraq, Tigris River, Euphrates River. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, are they not reading their own book? If you read the daggone book, it gives you a locale where the garden is. The Tigris Euphrates sure as hell ain't in Africa, y'all. Like, maybe I'm just tripping, but it's not even that hard. Read the book, y'all. Read the stories, read the book. The book gonna tell you who they are. Like, who writes a book and not tell people who they are? And to get a little check mark, man, they let you know today, God's chosen people. Do y'all know why the Hebrews are God's chosen people? Oh, the Hebrews are God's chosen people because they wrote it and they said they the God's chosen people. Are not the Zulu the chosen people in their mythology? How about the Khoisan? How about Native Americans? How about the Mesoamericans? How about the Olmecs? All these people consider themselves to be chosen of their gods and their deities. I can't be the only person that understands that. I just can't be. So now we see the story, Shem, Ham, and Japhet and all that. The story tells you where they go. Japhet, right? Read the lineage of them. So if you read the lineage of Ham, right? Ham ends up becoming the Egyptians, right? He gives birth to the Egyptians. And all y'all say the Egyptians is black, right? You can't have it both ways. Either the damn Egyptians is black or the daggone Hebrews is black. You can't have both ways because that story is not set up for it to be both ways. It's not, unless you know that these sons inhabit different areas. I don't know how the hell they turned black, white, and gray. I don't know how that happened. You got to ask those people who wrote the daggone story. But the reality situation is right there in front of his face. And then back to the point where Ham gets dogged. After the world was destroyed, he gets blamed with some type of homosexual act, and all he did was, quote unquote, just look at his father nakedness. He did it like all black people would. Boy, the nigga drunk again. They keep rolling. Step right out there. If you ever live with a drunk, and I haven't, right? But I've been up in some houses where dad was drunk and uncle was drunk, right? And you get your clothes together, they go out, and they start drinking at about 7:30 when they get off work, and by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, they're drunk. And you walk right over them. You keep on going and doing what you do. That's what it is. Simple as that. So that's what Ham did. He looked for a nigga drunk. Just think about it. If that's the first thing you do after you see the whole world destroyed, is plant some wine, man. You've been fiending for a whole year for some wine, yo. Man, yo addicted. You're drunk, yo. You're addicted to Joe. Trust me, bro. Yo was fiending for a year. Yo was like, damn, I'm on this. I can't get no damn wine. Man, I don't know where he got the seeds from. Where he get the seeds from? You ever think about that? Where do we get the grape seeds from if everything was gone? That's one of the things where you go, Anyway, he plants that. and he plants that, and he know how to make wine, right? And he get drunk. I'm saying he was drinking Thunderbird. Hey man, because who drink the most? Black folks. Mr. Price, 30 twice. Anyway, so we see right here in front of our face, right? Told by the biblical narrative, that's real basic, real easy, right? Who these Jews or Hebrews are. They ain't Ham. So you got Ham, right? Then what happens? So they say Ham and them, they pretended us were mighty builders, right? The Egyptians were mighty. It tells you in the story that they was mighty builders. Nimrod comes out of that. Son of Canaan, Nimrod now, right? Nimrod, mighty hunters, Egyptian, mighty builders. So they say Ham seed, right? Look it up, y'all. Ham seed are the mighty builders and the mighty hunters. They were sharp. They were so sharp that they built a tower to God, right? That's how good of builders they are. Got to get rid of them niggas. Them niggas almost at our front door. We're going to confound their tongues. God said, God can't do it for where he at. He said, let us go down there and confound their tongues. Boom, there you go. So one, as soon as the whole world destroyed Ham, right? He get charged with some kind of homosexual act. The Bible never says that, but that's what they all said, right? He's the bad guy because he got taught a dad who drinks all the time, obviously, because the first thing he do is plant a daggone vineyard. You got to be waiting for some liquor, bro, to plant some daggone grapes. Trust me, after you've seen God, trust me, how many of y'all gonna still get high after you've seen God destroy the whole world? You be like, you be scared to drink. You be scared to smoke. Anyway, black people, Ham, right? Let's read it. I think I'm making that up. Hey, we're gonna talk about right after watch this. Here you go. Let's see. I love this. Everybody want to play. I'm gonna get you. All right, let me get here real quick. Then I'm gonna go to the. Let me get you. Okay. All right. Go back to Ham. Wait a minute. Type in the word Ham again. All right. Watch this. Okay, all right. Noah's sons went forth for the ark, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. All right. Let me do this. Let me see where we at. let's see what kind of trouble Ham get into. Black people. Whole world destroyed. First person get in trouble is a black man. Funny to me. And the sons of Noah went forth of the ark, where Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. They make y'all know that. Hold on. They say, and Ham, the father of Canaan, here you go. And Ham, Genesis 9:22, and Ham, the father of Canaan, you know, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brothers without. What? No, well, without. I mean, he didn't tell, I guess. Now, did it skip 9:29:2? No, I'm gonna click it. And Ham, all right, Genesis 9:23, and Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backwards and covered the nakedness of their father, and their faces were backward and saw not their father's nakedness. All right, whatever. Genesis 9:24. And Noah awoke his wine. What version is that? King James. And Noah awoke from his wine. So he was drunk and knew what his younger son had done to him. What did he do to him? It tells you what he did to him. Now, he just looked at his father. How the hell you drunk? You don't know. They make it seem like you know. Why? Even if he did something to him, you drunk. You wouldn't know. So anyway, Genesis 9:25. And he said, curse. So black man, whole world is dead, wiped out. It's only three groups of people. It's only three people, no wives and sons and everybody dead. But this black guy who ended up being saying the father of the Egyptians, this guy is cursed. He don't get cursed, but he don't curse him, but he curses generations, man. Huh? And he said, cursed be the Canaan. He gonna curse his grandson for looking at him because he was drunk, because he planted some wine, some grapes, and drunk some Thunderbird, but yet now he gotta get punished. Watch this. Let's see what the curse is, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all, I didn't make this up. And he said, cursed be the Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brother. So you mean, let me get this straight. I just want to get it straight. I'm just trying to get it straight. So Canaan and his progenitors, they're going to be a servant to who? Shem, right? And Japheth. Well, we know that a lot of companies were owned that participated in the slave trade by Jewish people. They was merchants. They were shipbuilders, right? They made chains and stuff like that. They was gun runners. They made guns. Not all of them. Let's get to not, of course, not all of them. But they was in big business at the time. Insurance companies. Okay? Simple as that. So you saying we got to be servants to them and Japheth, Europeans? Who wrote this? Black people want to make you believe they wrote that. Really? You wrote that? Really? And he said, cursed be the Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be until his brethren, right? And he said, blessed be the Lord of Shem. So Shem is blessed, and Canaan shall be his servant. Genesis 9:27. God shall enlarge. Now, so let me get, I just want to get this straight. Maybe it's just me. Now y'all know why I'm a real black atheist. That's why I can't do it. This cultural story identifies your enemies. Remember, stories, culture identifies your enemies. And so this story, this cultural story identifies who they perceive to be bad, who they perceive to be against them. And so God takes care of them. Everywhere you learn, everywhere you turn, oh, the Pharaoh gets drowned. Oh, this, that, and the other. Oh, put the mark over the door, right? And the angel of death won't kill the firstborn. So all the firstborn Egyptians get murdered by the angel of death. They call it the Passover. I was raised in the Jewish community. And so when you walk the Jewish people doors, right, the Hasidic Jews or Orthodox Jews, they'll have this little box, and they'll have it right there. It's symbolic of the blood. Okay? Where you put it there, okay, and the angel of death will pay. It's called Passover. So watch this. So cursed be the Canaan, which is black, because he comes from black person, ham, burnt black ham, right? He gonna be a slave, serving a slave. Next one, and he said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Now, Genesis 9:27, God shall enlarge Japheth, get money. Look, God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant or slave. They can, depend on what version is a slave. And am I reading this right? So I see why don't nobody want to be Ham. I get it now. That's why the black Hebrew Israelites, you know what I'm saying? That's why they want to be Shem, because they want to be blessed. And Japheth gonna be enlarged. But Canaan and the boys, Ham and the boys, they done. So I get it. But the closest thing to black people, from what I'm reading right here, is Ham or Kam, where you read the word Kemet or Kem, black, burnt, hot. It's all there in front of your face. You just don't want it. Why would I pray to a God like that? Who does that? Very, very confusing to me. God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem. Man, they can hang out together, right? And Canaan shall be their servant. Now, Noah lived after the flood 350 years. Well, there you go. I ain't got, let me see, hold on. Y'all, it gets worse. Genesis 9, y'all think it don't? Let me see. Let me see, am I doing this right? 10, go to chapter 10. What's this? Chapter 10. Let's go chapter 10. It get worse. Now these are generations of sons of Shem, Ham and Japheth, and the son Japheth, Gumar. And God, I don't read all that. Sons of Gumar, nope. Okay. Genesis 10:6. And the sons of Ham, Cush and Mizraim and Punt and Canaan. All these folks be black people, right? They come from the seed of Ham. They all in the southern regions of the planet, right? And the sons of Cush, Sheba, Halava, and Sabbath, and Rama, and Sapatika, I can't remember that word is, and the sons of Rama, Sheba, and Dedan. Hold on. Watch this. Nimrod. Let's see. And Cush. Yo, Cush is, right? Like Cushites, Cush. That all come from Ham. Watch this. And Cush begot Nimrod, right? And began to be a mighty one in the earth. There you go. Black people are the mighty ones. We ain't gonna be servants though, man. Yeah, I already said that. Right? And say, he was a mighty hunter before the Lord, whereas it is said, even as Nimrod, mighty hunter before the Lord. It say, and the beginning of his kingdoms was Baalim and Erech and Akkad and Callan and the land of Shinar. Right? Hold on. Out of that land went forth Asher. I don't read that. Naive. Hold on. Wait. I want to know what the hell happened to this mighty hunter. Hold on. What happened to the mighty hunter? The Amorites, the Hamathites, hold on. Family spread to Canaan and the border of Canaan. See down, hold on. And these are the sons of Ham and their families and their tongues of the nations, whatever, unto Shem also the children of evil, whatever. No, that ain't what I want. Y'all know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, hold on. I want to know what happened to King. Hold on. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get here. I ain't looking at the chat. I know y'all got the chat on. I know y'all did. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. And the whole earth was of one language and one speech. And it came to pass as they journeyed from the east that they found the plain in the land of Shinar, and they dwelt there. You say, and they said one to another, go to let us make brick and burn them thoroughly. And they had brick for stone and slime, had they for mortar. Okay. And they said, go let us build us a city, a tower, whose top may reach to the heavens, and let us make us a name, lest we be shattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth. And the Lord came down to see the city and the tower which the children of men builded. And the Lord said, behold, and the word behold again, the people is one, and they have all one language, and this they began to do. And now nothing will restrain them which they have imagined to do. So these groups of quote unquote lineage from Ham, you know what I'm saying? They sharp. They got brick, they got mortar, they got light, they rocking right now. But watch what happened to them. Go to let us go down there and confound their language, that they may not understand one another's speech. So the Lord shattered them abroad from whence upon the face of all the earth, and they left them off to build the city. Therefore is the name called Babel, because the Lord did there confound their language and all the earth, and from hence did the Lord shatter them abroad upon the face of the earth. Man, yo, wow. So that's what he did to the seed of Ham. Remember that? Spread them all, confound them all. That's the funny part right there. That's the crazy part right there. Mix up that they can't communicate with each other, can't do none of that. Man, so flood, Ham, can't get cursed. The people that are mighty hunters, mighty builders, they get to lose their tongues and all that, and now they can't even communicate with each other. These are all black people according to what they're saying. right? Because look, if we go back, y'all want to go back? Y'all think I ain't make that up? I ain't make that up. I really didn't. I didn't. Hold on. You can just trace it right back through Ham, families, nations. Hold on, Canaan. Hold on. These are the sons after the families and their tongue. These are the sons of Ham, the countries and nations. I guess all these Mizraim, yep, Mizraim, all that Mizraim. Let me see. Cush. Here y'all go, yo, Cush. Cush, we got Nimrod and them. There you go. Cush, Nimrod, whole 9 yards. Mizraim, Egyptians, I mean, Jebusite, they all get beat up. Yeah, y'all done. Yeah, y'all done up. Yeah, there you go. So, according to the story that they wrote, Ham are black people that inhabit the southern lands, which is Africa. According to the story, first people to get cursed are the black people. Because Noah decided to just leave his drunken dad, who seen God destroy the whole world, laying there naked. That's how you know he's black. Because oh man, that seemed to be a anomaly, right? He was just like, really? You drinking? It's Friday, world bag, and you drunk? I don't care. I'm walking by you. That's all he did. For that, Ham, burnt black, southern lands, near the equator, y'all guys got to be servants to Shem and Japheth. Really? And then, so we're noted to be mighty hunters and mighty builders, build cities up to God. And for that, for being intelligent, man, your tongues get confounded. Spread all over there if you don't know what the hell going on. Man, that's a real funny story right there, man. That's why I don't deal with the Bible, man. So that's interesting right there. So now we see, based off of what they say in their story, now we officially understand who black people is, yo. Now we see. Clear. Ain't hard. Let me see what we got in the chat. Let's see. Let me see. Afro-Asiatic trim hair. Oh, man, whatever, man. Come on, man. What are you talking about, man? Let me see what we got in here. Looking at it real quick. Anyway. Find the whole thing to be very, very interesting, man. Let me see here. What we got? I ain't even see you there, brother Corey. I've been rocking so hard, I didn't know you was in there. What's going on, Concrete?
Peace. What's going on, huh? What's going on, bro?
Man? I was rocking so hard trying to show people who the real Hebrews was based off of the story. You feel me?
No doubt. I was, soaking up the information.
Mm-hmm. Easy, right? From Spears to Pens, the Mossy Warrior presents From Spears to Pen, a historical survey in the minds of African warrior scholars by AMT. Kofi Palisade Research Team. Support that. Support that. Stop playing. You already know the Moss is my favorite joint, man. Hey, man, shout out to Black Socrates. He's actually he has a book review, book club, and they're doing the destruction of Black civilization this month, man. I'm gonna have to bring him on here, man, because I'm gonna be on that show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moss is my favorite. I can't stand religion group, the Mosses. In Africa, they had their own traditions and customs. They couldn't stand Islam, Christianity, Judaism, because they recognized it to be a vehicle of conquest. Yep. What's going on, though, Mr. Concrete?
Oh man, just like I said, man, just soaking up the information. That was pretty heavy, man. Especially when you highlighted the point where guys mix up the language. They doing good, then he mix up the language and send them all over the world. And it's real kind of funny because you know, you mix up the language and they don't know who they is. I mean, well, like you said, it's tradition. So they tradition is to make sure that it's in there, it's written in their tradition that they want to make sure that the black man don't know who he is. It's pretty heavy right there, you know. And the fact that you also highlighted that, you know, the traditions identify your enemies. So
Facts.
that's pretty crazy.
It identifies your enemies, and remember, your culture is your language. Language is culture, right? So if we confound your language, then we'll confound your culture. You get that?
Mm-hmm.
So now you see why we had such a hard time, because we lost our language, right? And in the language, it transmits important ideas and concepts. You feel me? So like the word God, it transmits something. The word nature, it transmits something. Kulu, kulu, it transmits a picture, an idea that the people have learned since birth. Jesus Christ transmits an idea. Jesus Christ has ancestors, Abraham and Isaac and Jacob. It takes you back to what they consider to be the source, right? Yahweh, Elohim, in the Middle East. So it takes you back to a Middle Eastern doctrine when you give all praise to Jesus Christ and the boys, JC. You know what I'm saying? And if we don't understand that, and if we can't comprehend that, then we will never get that. It's just amazing to me, bro, how we don't see that. And then in the text itself, black people get beat up, enslaved, like you're gonna be a slave. The leader of the known world is the Pharaoh, and the Pharaoh get murdered by God. The firstborn get murdered by God. You know what I'm saying? Like black people getting dogged. It's funny to me. It's just funny, but now we know who the Hebrews are. Now we get it. Now we know who Ham. Don't nobody want to be Ham. I get it. I get it. Get it, bro.
Yeah. That's nuts.
Well, I get it all the way. I'm gonna drop this link in case somebody want to get in here. Let me see. Join them up. The link in there. So yeah, man. Well, how your day go today? You know what I'm reading on, right?
What you reading today, man?
Man, look that. Look that.
Oh man.
So I appreciate Concrete Corey, right, for saying getting this. This is called The Manual for Creating Atheists by Peter. What's this? Bog Hunterson.
No, Peter Boghossian.
Boghossian, okay. Boghossian. I say Bohagen. Peter Boghossian. Yeah, I've been messing our names up for years, so I don't feel bad. Anyway.
Yeah.
Forward by Michael Sherman.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I appreciate the pseudo killers because they always saying, yo, read this, read this, read that. Right? They always between Kent, Vance, and them, the videos. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that, man. But I'm writing here, and yeah. Yeah, get that for all my inspiring real black atheists or anti-theists, right? They're not gonna get past you. See, I like to say at the end of the day, at some point, you gotta believe the book. Gotta believe the Bible at some point. Like if it's written, then why don't we believe what's in there? You ain't gotta believe that it has something to do with your life, but you can say, man, that's what the people were saying, wasn't it? Yeah. Come on, man. Yes.
That's their tradition. That's their tradition.
Absolutely, that's their tradition, man. Yeah. Gotta recognize what their tradition is. Let me see if I can put this in here. Throw that link in there. There, real quick. All right, put that link in there, man. How they say, well, the real Hebrews, please stand up. Yep. There you go. Got 81,000 people in there, man. And I think we got right to the point on where we was at. I think that thing is pretty clear. What you think there, Mr. Corey?
Oh, no doubt, man. That was pretty clear. It was definitely you hit on all points and everything. You know, I ain't a real Bible scholar or nothing, but you know what I mean. I definitely soak up the information when I can. It's some pretty disturbing verses and chapters in that Bible, especially the Old Testament. Even in the New Testament, you know what I mean? Like I can't really think of the chapter and verse, but I mean I'm sure I could look it up if I needed to. But it's one verse where Jesus is talking about how you need to be, you know, obedient to your earthly masters, talking to the slaves, as the slaves need to be obedient to their earthly masters, because if you're not, then you're being disobedient to your heavenly master. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is like real disturbing little verses like that, you know, that, you know, these traditions is founded on, you know, some of these real crazy little verses or whatever. So, you know, I just don't really understand, you know, in this day and age anyway, like, you know, at one point in time, yeah, I can see how you can go for it, but like in 2020, like if you really reading and you kind of got some cognitive abilities about you, you should be able to weed through that and understand that this was a tradition, you know, from the Iron Age, and we shouldn't even be taking it that serious these days. And it's not even our tradition. I mean, I'm trying to figure out what does the Bible got to do with West Africa, besides murder and mayhem. You know what I mean?
Bro. I mean, you're right on target with that. I don't. It's a cultural book. It's an ancestral shrine. It's a dedicated to the ancestors type of book, bro. That's what it is. It's given a cultural. It has a cultural flavor to it. That's all it is. It's written in a language, and the way you get the language transmits culture. It's not written in no traditional African languages, man. Well, script is written in the Asiatic script. I mean, I don't know what more to, I don't, it's a cultural book. It's an ancestral shrine. They have enshrined their ancestors and Isaac and Jacob and Jesus and all that straight back to Yahweh, Elohim, man. Simple. It's not complicated, man. It is what let it be what it be. You feel me? You gotta let it be what it be. You gotta let it be. Gotta let that be what it be. I see you, Sister Mika. What's up, Mika? What's on your mind? How you doing? Welcome to the Real Black Atheist Show. What's up? You on mute, Mika. M&V Brown says, have you heard of Albert Camus? No. Who's that?
Oh, okay.
Mika, what's up?
Oh, hi, Aunt. How everybody doing?
What's good?
How you doing?
Yeah. Now I just got some questions. You know, I'm a student. I'm learning to, you know, I'm a student of history. I love me some history. And when we speak of the Bible, of course we know, most of us know the story. We do know also that it has some facts in it, some factual stuff, but it's like you have to understand how to read it, right? Because we know history ain't really dealing with factual stuff. Do you agree with me with that? Like history is not something that's being spoken as is facts.
So let's just say we ride with you and say it do got some facts in it.
No, huh?
Yeah, let's say it does have some facts in it, right, Mika?
Oh, we talking about Bible, okay?
Because that's what you just said, correct?
Yeah, I said yes. Some things in it is facts. I'm not saying everything in it is facts.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But if I can agree with you on that, can you too agree with me that that culture ain't got nothing to do with us? Based off of geography?
See,
Where we
okay,
came
let's
from?
talk about geography.
Based off where humanity really comes from? They don't come from the garden now.
Huh?
You get that? Like the story is telling you where
No,
Adam and Eve come from. Black people don't come from Adam and Eve.
No. I'm not going by the story because I don't believe in the story. I'm not a believer in the book like that. No, that's not me. I am saying that those people that you speaking of, you would say they live in that the Middle East, right?
They tell you where they live at. I don't got to say. I didn't say nothing.
Where they say they live at?
Jerusalem, Palestine, and
okay,
all.
Where is that at?
Turkey. That's in
Turkey.
That's
where's that at? That's in the Middle East, right? That's in that area,
Baghdad, Tigris Euphrates River.
Where is that area at? Where is that area at?
Western Asia, Middle Eastern.
Okay,
Asia.
the Middle East. That's what I'm speaking on. I'm speaking on the Middle East.
Turkey, not the Middle East, though. The Levant
is in the same area, so
you have to pull up a map. But go ahead.
Pull up. But like
what's the point? Go ahead, get to the point. What you want? Go ahead.
I'm just saying that I'm not going by the Bible being a history book. I'm not saying that. Okay. I'm not saying that because we know it's a story. I'm generally speaking about the people, those people.
What about right? The people?
When we consider, what do we consider what black is? What we call him black?
What you mean? What we call him black?
I mean, what are we calling black? Like you saying those people ain't black.
When you say like black, you talking about African Americans when you say black. Nobody considers themselves black, but African Americans.
Oh, so that's who you consider black.
Right, who else is black?
African American. Yeah, no, because check this out though. Man. Since African Americans consider themselves black, what do people in Africa consider themselves?
Nigerians, Igbo, and all above.
So they don't call themselves black, right?
Right, sometime when they hanging out with you, I'm a black man too. You know how everybody do it. Yeah, you know
saying? But we're trying to identify who those people are.
Is a social thing, so it depends on who they socializing with, how they identify themselves. You know what I mean?
Okay, how they identify themselves. You said that. So
how each individual identifies themselves.
Okay, you could say that too. So my thing is,
what's your thing?
What's wrong with the Black Hebrews today calling themselves Jew or whatever, Israelite, Hebrews, whatever? What is wrong with them calling themselves that?
Nothing. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You're just not going, but you're not going to play me though, because first of all, being a Jew is not a race. So anybody can be Jewish. You just got to practice Judaism. So anybody can be that. So I'm not taking that. They have every right, just like a Christian, just like Muslims. Everybody got a right to do that. That's not what I'm on this show saying. I'm saying according to the book, that those people that stand on the corners in their biker outfits and Power Ranger outfits, they not them. Because we clearly know where their DNA come from. Do we not, Mika?
DNA from the book? No.
I'm saying the brothers standing on the corners of North America and the cities like Baltimore, Philly, and all those different places. We understand that them Negroes, their DNA come from Africa. Can we not agree to that?
All of us came from Africa, if you want to say that.
Okay, right. So what I'm trying to show you is that the story that some human beings made up don't say they come from Africa. Say they come from the Garden of Eden and their mothers and fathers is Adam and Eve, because it's a cultural story. What I'm trying to show you is the cultural story was made in a certain geographical region. That's all I'm trying to show you. And in that geographical region, people from West Africa wasn't there to even begin to be the original of it. It's very, very
okay. But that's my question. That's my question right there. What you just said. They not from what we don't know 100% where everybody was. You know what I'm saying?
What-
People
what- it's
migrate.
called
Why?
DNA, yo.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Why somebody from West Africa could not have been in
Okay.
Middle East,
Okay. All right.
and
Then it wouldn't be
why
West.
couldn't they
When?
follow
When?
that culture?
When?
And boom,
Okay. When?
when
Then they wouldn't be the original though, would they?
no, what
That's
is
my
the
point.
original? What is the original?
The people that made the damn story up. They would have to
Very
be original
small.
people
It
for
would
that.
be a very small group of people, and as you know, it's a story, and whoever follows it is whatever it is.
Right. So then why would people from West Africa tell a whole story about a place in the Middle East and not talk about the West Africa they came from? Who
But
does that?
but don't you know that the book was changed, and different
No,
people have their different ideas in the book, so
no,
therefore it's not really 100%.
well, nobody changed. No, what you mean
So
changed?
why
It's the
accept
same
any of
shit.
it? Then?
Say
Why
that again.
accept if the book was changed and flip flopped and all this? Why
Uh-huh.
accept the word of it?
Or that's you're gonna have to ask them that, because that's not me. Because
Well, you said it was
know
truth in it, though.
the
You said
history.
it was truth in it, though.
No, yeah, because some of the wars and stuff, they add some facts in it with the fiction, and then they have stories, allegory, all of them in one book. It's up to the person that's reading it to understand how to read the book.
So facts depend on who reading it.
No, you deciphering what you reading depend on what
What?
you. Yeah. Okay. Understand.
Mika, have you ever written a letter before, Mika?
Yes, but that don't have nothing to do with a
Yes, it
book.
did.
That
I know
book.
it don't. Listen to me. Have you ever written a letter to a person?
Yes. Yes.
Is it fair for me? How long ago? What's the last time you wrote a letter?
Say it again.
What's the last time you actually wrote a letter to a person?
I don't even write letters. We got emails, text, stuff. I can't even tell you when last time I wrote a letter.
But it's been a while ago, right? Correct?
Long time.
So then, is it fair for me, knowing that you are the author of those letters, is it fair for me to say, no, that's me? That's me. Be like, nigga, I don't even know you.
Yeah, but
that's what they saying. They be like,
okay, let's talk about the letter. Say you write the letter. What about what you put in the letter?
Mika, just
what you
stick
put
with
in
me
the
for
letter?
a minute.
Is that facts,
Mika,
fiction, stuff?
Mika, stick with me for a minute. It's all fiction, you know damn well ain't nobody walking on water, spinning reeds, so it's all fiction. So you can't jump in somebody else's fiction story, yo. It's secrecy.
Okay, but okay, so you don't agree that there's some facts like the wars that's in the Bible?
It don't matter. Listen.
What you mean don't matter?
Get the point I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you that you made a letter. Me 20 years later acting like I'm the guy in the letter. It's ridiculous. You be like, what? I made that letter up. How the hell is you in that? Because you be like, really, dude? That's how they looking at us. They looking at us like, we made that up. All cultures make up stories. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Right, I agree.
The weird thing is, since everybody thinks that the Bible has the God in it, not everybody, but a lot of people, you got what, 2 billion Muslims and 4 billion Christians, or 3 billion Christians and 1.5 billion Jews, whatever, think that the Bible has the God. So it's human nature to make yourself in that story. Don't nobody want to be left out, Mika. So I'm simply saying, whether it's facts in it, mythology in it, that's not the point. The point is that everybody wants to be part of that story. And so everybody puts them, I swear, I can show you white groups that swear they're in the 12 tribes, yo. It's the whole crazy, it's malarkiness.
I agree.
So I'm just trying to show you that, but if you read the story, it tells that the white people ain't that, and the black people ain't. It tells you who the black people are.
I agree with you 100.
The black people are Egyptians.
Well,
yeah, what do you mean? It's a ham, cam, KM. I read the whole thing. So we ain't gonna fight. The Bible say that the Egyptians is black or ended up in the southern lands. I'm good with that. But you can't go be no Semite. Because then we just start piling on. I just beat you up with the Bible. Now I'll just beat him up with the DNA. You're going to always be in Africa, no matter how hard. Now, your question was, could they walk from West Africa and end up in the Middle East? But of course they could have. Okay. But they still would never be the majority. So are you trying to say that they walked from West Africa and told a whole Middle Eastern story?
No.
No,
that's not what I'm saying.
Wait, no, all the stories are in the Bible, they happen to be in the Middle East. Did you ever think about that?
Listen,
guess why they don't mention West Africa? You ever wonder why they never mention West Africa? You ever wonder why they don't mention South Africa? How about Central Africa? You know why? Because they didn't know about it, Mika. You getting it mixed up.
I get it. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm not going by what the Bible's saying. I'm going outside of the Bible.
I feel a little twinge. You got a little God flavor hanging at the end.
What?
Yeah, you got a slight bit.
I have a
twinge of Yahweh.
What you mean, Unc? Explain yourself, Unc. Explain what you just said, Unc.
Because I just gave a clear. This shit was easy and clear.
Okay.
You fighting it easy and clear. I mean,
what you mean?
Little Bible, little Jesus, little bit.
I don't even believe in Jesus. Cut it out.
So why fight? So why not just take the lesson and go back over it and say, you know what? Dang, the Bible do say who the Hebrews are. Let the Bible.
We're talking about two different things. Uncle, we're talking about two different things. I'm not for one, let me reintroduce myself. I am not a Bible thumper. I do not agree with things in the Bible. Really? I study outside the Bible. Yes, I study who those people are. Yes, I know who they are. But I'm speaking on history. And I'm speaking of history, not always factual.
Okay,
so I'm just saying who they are.
Who are they then? What are they called exactly?
Anyway, I'm speaking of history, and I'm speaking about who those people are, and we all know who they really are.
Yeah, they do.
Don't they tell you who it are? Why can't we believe the book? Can we believe the Bible for the night, yo?
No, we cannot believe the Bible.
That's crazy.
Oh, you just said it has some facts.
I said yes, they do have some facts. You know, I'm talking about wars that they had. They did put some of that into the Bible. I mean, they did put stuff that did happen in the Bible, mix it up with some fiction stuff, like things that's not real. And
you ever read
that's
it?
not my,
you ever read it?
That's not, huh?
You ever read it?
What?
You ever read
Did I ever read what?
You ever read the Bible? Seriously.
The only part of the Bible I read was the Old Testament.
So you are completely aware that the Old Testament does not mention North America, Australia, South
America. Right, because they didn't exist.
And what do you mean?
I mean, they did not exist with that name. The name did not exist.
No, listen, sweetheart, I hate to tell you, but the Olmec culture is 1200 BC. It's older than biblical culture. Did you know that?
No, the name that you're using, you talking about.
No, they didn't mention no name that remotely
Of course, because it didn't exist back then.
What do you mean? The name is now?
Yes,
Whoa,
the name that we're using today. No, the area that you're using today, like West Africa, you said North Africa.
I said American. South America and North America. So are you trying to act like they might have known about those places?
Did the real people you talking about?
Yeah. Do you think the biblical authors actually knew something about Australia, South America, North America, Central Africa, South Africa, and West Africa? Do you think that?
Now, Unc, you know I can't tell you what other person think. I cannot tell you what they were thinking. No, I can't tell you what they was thinking. But if they wrote the Bible, maybe they had an idea of what happened.
I gotta help you now. I gotta do a divine intervention now.
Sam,
Because I said I'm a student and I'm here to learn. So speak.
You're right. I'm not on your head like that. I just want to let you know. And Mickey, you know what? A concrete chord.
Yeah.
I think we got it now. These are the points we always try to make. When people read the Bible, they think it's a global story. It's not. And you know why it's not a global story? Because they didn't even know about the goddamn globe. They only knew about their world, Mika. So you know what they was thinking. They was only thinking about their world. They never had a boat big enough to go around the damn globe, the Hebrews. So they didn't even know what they didn't know.
I
They
don't know
only
if
knew
I
about
agree
their
with
world.
you on that.
Do you get that?
I don't know
really
if I
gotta
agree
get
with you on that. They only knew
Mika,
about their
Mika,
world. They was
traders and
trading.
merchants.
They was
Mika.
trading. So why wouldn't they know about other people?
Mika.
In that region, yeah.
Mika.
Man,
No,
you
they was
playing around,
trading.
man. I'm about to push you out the way.
No, Mika. Nah, you
No.
bugging now. Yo, you making up something that's
No,
not in the Bible.
for real though.
They don't mention no words, no nothing. We can clearly, you ever looked at the, wait a minute, I'm gonna show you something. Keep talking. How you doing, CK? You don't kill on
Oh,
deck.
my bad. I'm just muscling my way up in here. Anyways, peace to the panelists, peace to the chat. I have a serious question that I feel like we are extremely neglecting. Sister Mika, you do aware, I just wanted to see if you were aware. You are aware that the people that are talked about in that Bible, that wrote the Bible, you do realize that their descendants, they're still alive, right? They're still over there in the Middle East, or what you would call West Asia.
Yes, I do.
And you know they don't look like us, right?
Duh. I never said they looked like us.
Well, I asked you who these people were, and you kind of like skipped over that question like you didn't
No,
hear
because
me.
you was butting in the conversation when I was talking to Ankh. That's why.
I mean, that should be a quick response.
No, I don't have to respond if you
Are
just
you a
butt in
female
like
or a
that.
male? I'm a female.
And yeah, I don't know.
So you either do know or you don't know. But if you're saying that you do know, then I don't know why we're going around this.
Anyway, why are you even talking to me, yo?
Oh my God, y'all done went there.
Yeah. No, because she don't know how to conversate with people. She just, the way she talk, I don't want to talk to her. I'm good. I'm good.
Friendly.
I'm good. She don't even have to ask me no question because she don't know how to talk to people. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
What lane is that? Tell me, what's my lane?
Damn.
Oh my God. Y'all
am I asking you some questions that are
no, you don't have to ask me no questions.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to see where you
at.
Don't hey, you came on the panel.
Don't ask me no questions.
I'm just trying to understand where you
don't
coming
try.
from.
Don't try. Good.
Y'all funny, man. I ain't y'all.
Damn.
Okay. All right. We got that off our chest. Let me introduce Mika to CK. All right. So
yeah, man,
here you go.
Spicy up in here.
That's right. And I stay that.
I was super friendly. There was nothing disrespectful.
You ain't no damn super friendly, my ass. You mad disrespectful.
I am? What did I do or say that was so disrespectful?
I'm done with you, though.
Crazy, man.
It sounds like you got something personal against me, not really that I actually was being disrespectful.
No, it's really, you're really disrespectful. You're very
you want to get off your chest right now? Maybe this can be a therapeutic
I just
moment.
did. You're very disrespectful.
How? What did I do that was so disrespectful?
Every time somebody have a conversation, you end up finding your way in it, which don't have nothing to do with you. And you don't know how to respect other people's boundaries. Like, you mad disrespectful. Since you don't know.
What boundaries you talking about?
You don't know.
What you talking about?
You don't know.
You're not being very clear. You're talking in riddles. You're being extremely general right now. So I thought that you would be, you seem like you have a lot going on. So I'm just trying to see what you got going on this morning. Or actually this late night. What's the problem? I'm super disrespectful, apparently. I don't know how to respect people's boundaries, apparently. But you haven't made that apparent as to how is that so. When really all I did was ask a question. So like I said, it must be something personal. So that's why, I'm trying to see what's the personal issue. Maybe we can hash this out right now and get it over with.
I hashing up.
Unless there really isn't anything wrong, and you just, I don't know, doing too much.
CK, I never had a problem with you before, right? But every flipping time
So you have a
I'm
problem with me now?
conversating with somebody, your ass is in it for what? Cheerleading for what?
Cheerleading? Who am I cheerleading?
Oh, I'm done. You know what? Since you acting stupid, I'm done.
Who am I cheerleading? Please tell me. I'm listening. What you got going on? I wonder if you act
Don't
this
let me
way when
get
other people.
Sarnetta
Do you
on
act this
you.
way when other
Don't
people
let
jump
me
on the
get
panel
Sarnetta
and they
on
ask you a
you.
question? Do
Don't let
you
me
this with
get
other people?
Sarnetta on you.
Oh, so you got to get Sarnetta on me. Oh my God. What is he going to do exactly? Please go into detail so I can prepare myself mentally for you getting Sarnetta on me. What's going to happen? Go ahead, Miss Mika. You got a lot. Hey, it's your show now. We changing the title of the show. Mika is having a therapeutic moment, getting stuff off her chest. Go ahead, Miss Mika.
Hold on. We're going to freeze right here.
Don't be scared. Speak up.
No, we will
I
not.
thought that you would be going into grave detail. You being
Yo,
extremely general for somebody that got a lot to say.
I don't do internet beef. I see you when I
What
see
beef?
you.
I ain't got
I
no
see you when
beef.
I
You
see
the one
you.
that said that,
Okay.
hey, I never had a problem with you before, but apparently you got a problem with me now. So I'm trying to see if we can squash this. What's the problem?
This we're going to do. Hold on. Let me get everybody back in this line. Hold on, man. Oh, we're going to switch over to... Yeah, we're on the Zoom, but we're on the Real Black 80s on fire, boy. Type that in Google in the joint. King Sosa. Yeah, I think, how long we going for? An hour? What time we started? We started at, what, 9?
Yeah, y'all started early. That was up.
Yeah, 8:30. So we're going to switch over to the whatchamacallit, to the pseudo killers. That's what we're going to do.
Oh,
We're
for sure.
going to stay right here. Don't move, though. Everybody paying attention. Y'all click over to the pseudo killers. That's what we're going at, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in to the show. It was a good show. I don't know what Mika and Seek. I don't know.
I heard the beginning. It went sideways quick.
It went side. Y'all was riding down the street sideways. Hey, join us on the pseudo killers. I think that I have. Look, hey, appreciate y'all.